In this video, I am going to show you how to mark a customer as a reseller, as well as where to find a list of all your resellers. To start, you will need to find your customer in your customer list. After you have found your customer, click on the Edit button. On this screen, you will need to go to the Master tab. You will need to enable the master account. Next, you will need to determine whether this is a bill all to master account or not. If this is enabled, it means that the reseller will receive an invoice for each one of his customers. Or in other words, if the reseller has 30 customers, at the end of the month when the billing run is done, the reseller will receive 30 invoices. If this is disabled, it means each one of those 30 customers will receive their own invoices. Next, you will need to enable the reseller section. Here, you will need to add your reseller logo. Then you will need to determine whether the reseller logo should be added on the invoices or not. If yes, this logo will be added on the invoice in addition to your own company's invoice. If this is disabled, only your company's logo will appear on the invoice. Next, you will need to determine whether the reseller can manage his own customers. If this is enabled, the reseller will be able to manage small items such as request account and billing information updates for their customers, view his customers' help desk tickets, as well as their usage details and invoices and statements from the reseller portal. If this is disabled, the reseller will not be able to view any of those items in the reseller portal. Next, you will need to determine whether the reseller can view their commissions in their portal. This can be done by either enabling or disabling the Enable Commissions section. In our reseller setup, we already determined whether our resellers should automatically be on a monthly commission structure or a once-off commission structure. In this section, you will be able to override the commission structure for a specific reseller. If this reseller is on a monthly structure, you will be able to override the commission percentage for wireless products in this section. After making any changes, click on the Save Changes button. Once your customer has been marked as a reseller, you will see an orange banner at the top to mention that this is a master account. Next, I will show you where to find a list of all your resellers. To find your reseller list, you will need to go to your customers heading and then click on the resellers option. On this list, you will be able to see your reseller name, their contact information, the activation date, as well as any other details, whether they can manage their own customers, whether they bill their own customers, can they see their commissions, and how many customers are linked to the reseller profile. Furthermore, you will also be able to quickly go to your reseller's profile as well as view the unpaid commissions report. To view the reseller's unpaid commissions report, click on the blue button. You will then see a document looking similar to this. On this document, you will be able to see your company's details, your reseller details, as well as any unpaid commission transactions. Here we can see the date, the type, which will either be once-off or monthly, for which period, the invoice number, who the customer is, the invoice amount, the rate and the VAT allocation, as well as the amount of commission that is due. This list will be populated with transactions for customers who have already paid the specific invoice. If the customer has not paid an invoice, the reseller will not be able to claim commission on it. Please note that this unpaid reseller commissions report is not equivalent to a tax invoice. Should your reseller want to be paid, we would advise that they still send you a tax invoice with all the relevant details. If you have any other questions regarding how to mark a customer as a reseller or where to find a list of your resellers, please do not hesitate to contact the DataTill support team or refer to the manual on our website.